I didn't make it. Another economist did. So we're starting at 1000 BC, going up to now. And this line here is the per capita income of the world's population. All right? And it's set at 1 is the standard of living in 1800. And the point is that from 1000 BC to 1800, it doesn't change much. From 1000 BC, from the earliest dates we have records, to 1800, everybody in the world lived awful lives. They were all poor. You could be a king, you might be a little above the line. You could be a peasant, you're a little below the line. Everybody lived at a very sustainable level because it was just enough food that you replaced the population. Right? So if the population got a little bit bigger, people had to die off or you had to eat less. And eventually when you start eating less, you die off. So we all stayed pretty much there. Around 1800, in Britain and the Netherlands first, and gradually elsewhere, something amazing happened, which we call the Industrial Revolution. And for the developed world, we went up like this, to the point where today we have 16 times the material well-being in the industrialized world that everybody in the world had in 1800, right? That's really amazing. That's a huge number. This little line here is the rest of the world that didn't industrialize. It's sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. And they kind of went down a little bit, but they're still around the 1800 level, right? So so 1 billion people in the world are still living down here. There's a great book, The Bottom Billion, that talks about them. The rest of us went up here. Now these people would also like to go up here, and it turns out doing stuff like giving them private property rights and stuff helps with that. But that change, right? One of the consequences of that change, one of the things that made this possible was the use of energy.